G'day Scarefest fans, how's it going? Glenn here from fakeshemp.net. This week I've got a movie that may have influenced one of the greatest horror films of all time. It's a big call, it's kind of controversial, but is it true? Let's take a look. Most of us would agree that Tobe Hooper's seminal classic A Texas Chainsaw Massacre is one of the most important and influential films of all time. That's irrefutable. But what if I was to tell you that 2 years earlier, an Australian film had already told that story? Well, at least to a degree. Night of Fear was released in 1972 and it assaulted audiences with its whiplash pacing, ferocious attitude and unrelenting terror. In fact, the film is only 50 minutes long, barely even a feature, yet it dominated the drive-in movie scene at the time and it traumatised a generation of Aussie moviegoers. As you can see from the footage that you're watching right now, Night of Fear is intense. And no doubt you can see that it does cover very similar ground to Chainsaw Massacre. Of course, it's nowhere near as integral or groundbreaking as Hooper's masterpiece, but it is definitely cut from the same cloth, or vice versa. It even tells a similar story of a woman whose car breaks down in the middle of nowhere and she's tormented by some crazy hermit guy, and some people might misconstrue it as insulting to even suggest that. Nevertheless, it does make you wonder. I first saw the film years ago on VHS, and the good news is that it did get a re-release onto DVD back in 2005 by, you guessed it, Umbrella Entertainment. Are you starting to sense that this company is kind of a big deal? Yeah, they kind of are. Anyhow, the power of Night of Fear lies in the fact that it's basically a silent film. Or at least there's no dialogue. It's structured purely on tension and its visceral qualities, making for a relentless 50 minutes of sheer terror. Even in today's standards where horror is taken to the extreme, Night of Fear holds up. But I'm going to let you guys be the judge of this one. Whether or not it influenced Tobe Hooper's Chainsaw Massacre, the fact remains nothing will ever come close to his masterpiece, so I guess we don't have to worry too much. But if you do want to check it out, as always, it's on Amazon Prime over there. I'm always amazed at how much of this obscure Aussie content you guys have at your disposal, so definitely exploit the shit out of that one. It's there for you to take. Look, this is a movie I'd highly recommend to budding filmmakers because with it being practically silent, it's a great exercise in, pacing and composition and how to get bang for buck with very little else. So definitely, if you want to make a movie, take a few notes from this one. Anyway, that's it from me again. Don't forget to catch me at fakeshemp.net. Hit me up on the social medias. I've got the podcast Good Movie Monday, which drops on your Sunday, and lots of big things coming up in the coming weeks. So I hope you climb aboard the bandwagon and join me as we travel through 2020, talking to all kinds of people. And until next week, take it easy.